and you already know, I think, from last year already, and you also know me briefly, but yeah, I mean, it's, it's amazing when you meet people, how we say, face to face and in person, how much you can get from a person, in face to
Yes.
face. So it's actually, what is very, the best way to describe this is basically even that omegas, like I told you 2 minutes ago, you have to really to see them, and it's very much that we know several of the individuals in the YouTube, the community. By the way, even
Right.
including Archie, that we know him, but until you meet him in person, from again, I never met him, but from what I understood and heard, is a very pleasant and nice person to meet in person. It seems in person is very much different for what actually we see.
Right, right. And I
So,
believe Paul Thorpe was the most recent person to acknowledge that after his trip to London,
Yeah.
after Archie's trip to London. Yeah.
Well, I mean, every professional streamer and channel has a certain spiel or angle, and the Archie thing is no different, of course.
Right.
Which is fine. That's how things work. But I do think that it's entirely possible to be pleasant. And I do think that if people hide behind a pseudonym and be unpleasant, then that can be an issue.
look, I have to say something, really, about this community in general. I mean, we are here. Here is the thing. I'm going to illustrate this for both of you guys, and I have pretty much a lot of room because I'm alone here and I don't have other people around me and 41 people that watching. So I think it is going to be good enough to illustrate this. Here is the thing. In Archieverse, there is about, let's say, under 500 people that come to the channel in regular basis there to see Archie. Let's say even under 400, but this is the number of people that are now in Archieverse. You take that, and then you take about another, let's say, 150 people. Let's call it another 100 people, because I believe another 100 come from Archieverse that is on that 300, 400 people that join that 100 that is in Team World. So now together we can pretty much, let's say, call it 600. And then there is another less than around 150 or 100 and something people that are in JJ and Pixley verse. When you combine this together, going to be on the range of 700. But you know what? Let's exaggerate a little bit further and call it 1,000 people, okay? 1,000 people in this verse that go to streams. And this 1,000 people got divided in two. One that go to the Pixley JJ verse, that is, let's exaggerate, around 300 something, and another 700 less than 700 are in the Archieverse. And these two groups fighting and hate each other, and this generate super chats. Hate generate super chats, and this is the way it goes, and they always going to work like that, and we all can play around how to generate more super chats from this 1,000 people basically, and here is the little problem. The little problem that there is some people in this 1,000 people that take these things a bit too serious, in a way that they actually believe that you can never betray Archie. Archie is protected. This is, and the same thing, by the way, in the other world, JJ and or Pigsley. I'm going to use this name this time, the name Marco, because it's important for both of them to understand. That is very protected and very. So if a individual that is a loyalist in one of these sides twist and move, it create a lot of noise and drama, but by the way, also generate a lot of super chats. So, for example, if for example, Austin going to go tomorrow, or Pigsley going to go tomorrow to Archie, maybe not Pigsley, but let's say Austin going to go there and is going to get ballistic with you betray Archie and you horrible and you did, Archie going to get tons of super chats. I promise you that Archie going to call after that Austin going to say, hey, sorry, I love you, that was great, because he did good money that day. Okay? And the same thing going to go in the other side. Now, there's people that say that, no, it's not going to happen, it doesn't work like that. It's because you guys don't know what happened behind scenes. But I try to be a little bit honest here. Maybe the first person to be honest, to say honestly what's going on. And yes, when Austin is my friend, and I went to Austin to say hello, and I did see Pigsley jumping there, and I took advantage of that to stay there because I knew that that would generate also money in Archie verse, and I know that Archie like money, and it was okay. It was a part of me to also to say thank you that basically I am monetized and I do have a bunch of people of you guys that coming from Archieverse, so I'm very thankful. And I wanted to tribute this because I don't get the super chat there no more anyway. So at least I can generate super chat for Arch. Why not? And it did help. And today also he played a little bit. He kicked me out, but he kicked me out again. He did like $2,000 today. You know, you guys need to see things that the way things are. You guys really need to see things the way things are. Some of you guys don't want to see, but need to see things the way things are. Now, yes, I heard that no, but Pigsley yesterday was a big argument with me that Pigsley actually is really the evil that is called the $17,000. He didn't steal money. I mean, we also need to be realistic in this thing. He stole the leagues that generate money. Some leagues that used to be very strong supporters of Archie that give Archie money. They stopped giving Archie money and they moved to the other side to Pigsley because he basically, how we say, brainwashed them and manipulate them, and he took them away to the other side, and now he's getting the fruits instead of Archie, and that's why we call it. And I think in his birthday, and he got a lot of crazy super chats. Again, it's illustrated. We just try to figure out numbers. Some we say over 10,000. Some people said 17. Some people even say 30,000. You know, the money that it generates, and this actually pissed off Archie a lot because also his money that could be basically go to him. And this is what the things are all about. Is about the money. And the drama bring money, and this is the way this work. And this work on this 1,000 people, and you're always going to be this. And here is the thing. If I want to, I basically am happy. I thought I'm happy here, but the truth is I think I need to think also how to expand beyond this 1,000 people. If you guys think about it, for example, Janine and Baron Jack and Bruce Williams and all these other YouTubers, they have thousands of subscribers. I mean, close to 50,000, 100,000. Janine is already almost 250,000. These guys don't even need super chats. They're getting money already from advertisement and sponsors. They don't even want to make a 10 minutes live stream with super chats. It's a waste to do that, because they're getting so much money from that world, and they're getting so many subscribers and so many followers because that world doesn't work in this dramaverse. You guys need to understand something, this all 1,000 people, because there is probably the Archieverse watching now, not so much the Pixley one. I hope some of them would. You guys need to understand something. And Sorako, don't disturb me, please. Let me finish talk. You guys need to understand something.
Marcelo, I'm giving you one minute.
Please,
Then no, shut up. I'm giving you 1
I
minute, and then I've got to go. I've got things to do.
Okay.
I'm giving you 2 minutes. You've got 2 minutes, and I'm butting in. I'm over this.
Please, 2 minutes. And you guys need to understand that this 1,000 people will not ever grow. This never going to grow, because every person that comes from outside, and Shane is a good example. Shane he came from outside because he's my friend, and he's already getting pushed away because he's the bully and he's this and he's not nice. And tomorrow going to be Stevie, and after tomorrow going to be Michael. And always somebody need to understand this platform, need to understand this kind of how we call it, this little world, to be accepted. And if not, you're out. And it's always going to be like this. And that's why Archie already, for the last 2 years, he doesn't have more than that number of followers that is there. Pixley the same. Tim the same. Is always going to be these numbers. The numbers never going to grow. Never going to grow. And do they make good income? Archie make amazing income out of it. And is very, very smart doing so. And this is good for him. Tim managed to get the fruit is great. I'm never going to get that fruit. Other people never going to get the fruits out of this little small community. It's a small community already organized, how we say, for Archie, a little bit Timmy, maybe a little bit here and there, Pigsley and JJ, and so, and that's it. That's it.
Trust me, you could grow, Marcelo.
Nobody's going to get nothing. Yes, go ahead there, Soraku. Now you can say what you want.
Marcelo, last night, or yesterday, 24 hours ago, we had a bit of a discussion.
Yes.
And you had one job to do. You had one job to do.
I have one job to go to Archie and apologize. And I didn't do it.
Exactly.
And you ask why I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? It was a simple.
I didn't do it.
Don't say anything. Just say, I am sorry, I fucked up. That's all you had to do. And you didn't do it.
Because I didn't.
All you had to do.
I know, and I'm going to explain why I didn't do it. I'm going to explain exactly why I didn't do it.
Okay. Because no, I'm sick. I keep hearing. I've muted this guy Mark. I don't know who he is. Never seen him before, so he's muted. I will mute you again if you don't listen to me. You had one job to do. You have played so. Lord has fucking played you, and you played into Lord's hands. I've come in and I've spent 5 minutes just watching the chat, and I just cannot believe what I'm fucking hearing. I'm hearing all this circular logic that is normally attributed to Tim Wright, and you're doing it. You're fucking up. You're at the moment, you've got nearly 50 viewers. And most of these viewers are
They're coming from Archieverse currently. These viewers come from Archie World.
They're coming from the Archieverse. Do you know what they're coming for? They're coming for all this drama. They're also coming to listen to what shit you're talking. And I'm reading things like, now where's this comment I just read before? Let me see if I can find it. Someone has said you can't call Marco Pigsley. These new rules. This has just come in. This came in a little while ago. Who's making rules about who can say fucking call anyone. People call me concrete boat. People call me cunt. They can call me what they want. Where's these sudden rules coming from? What the fuck's that about? I'm listening to you trying to justify what you did the other day. And I said to you yesterday, I kind of see your logic, but it was a flawed logic. A flawed logic. It was a mistake. Do you understand me? It was. Listen. Do you want to stick with Archie or not? Do you want to be on Team Archie?
I want to be on your. Well, I want to be on.
Wait. We got a super chat. Stop. I'll read Mario Vieira's super chat. I messaged to you. I've unsubscribed. Work it out. £2 from Mario. He's unsubscribed. You've just lost another one.
Okay.
Your hairs. I'll tell you this now. I'm telling you this now. You are a hair's breadth from losing me, because I keep seeing this. We keep talking about it. You keep saying, yesterday you said, yes, I understand. Okay, we'll do this. And today you're saying, oh, no, I didn't do it because. You keep changing. It's bullshit.
It's
you know, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. You don't seem to listen. You don't seem to want to understand. You're telling Jamie Opulence, I've unsubscribed. Sovereign, I saw on a comment in Archie's from last night's stream. He's unsubscribed. I mean, you know, can you understand that this narrative of yours, current narrative, is not doing you any favors? Can you understand that? I know you were trying to generate money for Archie because of the fuck up during the week with Lord. I understand this, but it was the wrong thing to do.
Okay, so I'm going to go to Archie and I'm going to apologize.
You know,
but here is the thing. Please, listen, guys, listen. I will go tomorrow and apologize. 5 minutes.
I need to. I cannot. No, let me just. I've got to respond and ask a question, which someone just said to me. So Rocco, the problem tonight started with Shane. I'll highlight it.
Look, Shane is my buddy and my friend.
And now, wait.
I'm going to jump on. I'm not going to allow this to happen to my friend. You guys need to understand that as well.
Wait. I'm your friend and I get all sorts of shit, so just wait. NATO has said the same thing. What happened? Please, someone tell me.
What happened was that I said to people, stop being unpleasant, aggressive, and racist. And
no one's racist on this channel.
And
I've never seen racism on this channel.
And stop making it so unpleasant. And that really set them off.
Well, Shane, tensions run very high in this community, unfortunately. You're fairly new to this, and I remember when you first came on, and I thank you for still being here. Uncle Jonga, super chat, £1.80. So Rocco takes Shane to task over this list. I don't understand what list this is.
Yeah, I said that I'm making note of who's particularly unpleasant, and then people were like, "Oh, are you making a hit list?" No, I'm making note of the people who are trolling, and you can go back through the chats.
Can you have you started a list? I'm going to ask you a question now.
Only in my head.
Okay, well, you've started a list. It's in your head. Can you please just give me some names, and I'll tell you if they're trolls or not.
If they're what? Right.
You just said you're making a list of people you think in your head are trolls. Can you give me some names and I'll tell you?
Right. Okay. So we had.
By the way, what happened to Mark? Did somebody boot Mark or something?
He's
I
not
muted him. I don't know who the guy was. I muted him.
Okay, he's a
Mark-
good
I
friend of
didn't
mine
do
as well.
Right. So over to me. Okay.
Yes,
so
please.
we had some aggressive comments coming in from some people.
Okay.
One.
Just give us the names.
Well, NATO, of course, you saw was extremely aggressive in his initial jump in. Did you see his thing? Plastic, aggressive. And if you go back on the comments here, you can read all of the comments and see how and why.
You can only go back so far in StreamYard.
Hamilton Fish.
Mate, I'm just going to jump in straight away. I'm just jumping in straight away. The first two names that you said, Plastic and NATO. Come on, Marcelo, you know Plastic and
I
NATO.
know Plastic and NATO, yes. They are very long here in the chat and very loyal also to this channel.
Lux Report. Someone said Lux Report is aggressive. Lux Report said that he's been. I'll bring Mark, and I hope he just comes in. Okay, you can bring him in. We've always, Shane. We've always. You look. As I said, you've been here a couple of weeks. Some of the things that are said in chat, they're not necessarily aggressive. We have always, from the beginning, pretty much said free speech reigns supreme. We've always said this.
Look,
am I right, Marcelo?
Well, the only thing that we actually said that we don't accept in no matter of form is racism and doxing and offending people.
Who's been Marcelo? Who's been racist?
No. Wait, Danny. Wait, I didn't say racist. I just said with the Sorako. The rules. Wait, guys. The rules that we said before. Couple already from last year, right? Sorako. Last year we said no racism, and no offending people in the personal level. I mean, this we said with Sorako already from last year. This basically what Sorako asked, and that was the rules, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is no racism. That's just standard. It's not even a rule. That's just common sense. But this bloke here has said that someone had been racist. Who's been racist?
I said that there was a comment yesterday. It was that China sends cheap junk, a generalization, and I called people out on it. And then I'm not sure if you go back.
Well, it's rubbish.
That's not racist.
No.
It's not racism at all. That's rubbish.
If you don't give someone a job because of the skin color, that's racism.
Where it went was in the comments. And I don't know if you can see them from yesterday.
Then Dennis Sorako, I going to say this in a very gentle matter.
No, don't get offended.
No. I'm going to say this in a nice way. Shane is a good friend of mine for over 10 years.
Yeah, you've said that about 4 times now, Marcelo.
So I don't want my friend to be heard or offended in any way or form. Okay? I just said it in the most gentle way as possible.
Marcelo, but you've got to stick up for these people like NATO and Plastic. You know what they're like. They just have a laugh.
I do.
Shane, I think I said I just jumped on the stream and I was talking about China. I said, yeah, in general, China make cheap shit. That's I think that was me. I'm sorry.
Well, it was really how the comments keep going off. And again, today you can see it. The comments are rather depressingly aggressive. And I know that you might...
But you're not the headmaster to tell everyone to stop being aggressive.
Sorry, Lux.
No, I'm not.
What is
Headmaster.
aggressive? Lux has never been aggressive in his
I have
life.
never,
Every time
I've
I
never even
spoke to
swore.
him, it's
I've
been.
never sworn on stream. Maybe I've sworn once or twice as a, with a gentleman's joking or something. I am the most calm person, other than today, which I'm raising my tone a little bit. I'm the most calm person. Everyone can totally agree with that. So for Shane to say you're being aggressive,
Just sorry to
questions
interrupt.
is a lovely bloke.
Just on this the swearing business. If swearing is going to be bad, I'm a biggest contributor to that. So perhaps I better be booted out.
And I'm fucked.
You know,
and Shane,
that's all I'm going to say. If swearing is bad, we're adults here. We're adults here. Some people don't use bad language. Shane, obviously, apparently you don't use bad language. Fine.
Oh, I do.
And Shane, for you to throw around demands, but when you're doing your nails, have some respect. Rather than looking down upon people, stop what you're doing and have some respect for people in this community.
I'm working.
So if you're working, go away. Bye. If you're working,
Lax. You know, Lax.
Don't cut him off.
You're aggressive. You want to see aggressive? I can be aggressive.
How old are you, man? Can I ask you that?
Yeah,
You're kind of an asshole. Yeah, shut up.
Welcome to me. If I'm an asshole, well,
Look, I'm. Mark, who's an asshole? Did you say?
I'm talking to Lux. Why is you raising your voice for, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? How old are you?
Lux is a good guy. He's not an asshole.
He sounds like one.
Likewise, isn't it? Well, it's likewise. You're saying he's an asshole, and you don't know nobody there, but you're calling him an asshole.
Oh,
and you
I
don't
know
know
people here.
But you know, Lux is a lovely guy.
Could have fooled me, man.
Akanjanga, no, I don't. Akanjanga asked, 1 second. Are you picking your friends over real members? Here is the thing, guys. Guys need to understand one thing and very clearly understand what they're going to say in a very gentle words. And I'm going to say two things. Shane is a very good friend of mine for over 10 years. And if I screw up all of you guys for him, I don't give a shit. This is one. Number two, Mark, I met him and is a very real person that I met personally. And I like that person very much. Number three, the way that we react aggressive, explaining clearly what I said about the 1,000 people that followed this whole universe of how we say Archie Pigsley, JJ verse. And this community of 1,000 people will stay only 1,000 people forever because we cannot accept people from outside. Now, you guys might say different, but this is a good example. Now, you guys don't want to listen, and you guys are obsessed with whatever I did or whatever I do, and I destroy my channel. Get over it. Get over it. They 60 people.
Okay, Marcelo, I'm just butting in.
We understand it. Sorry,
Danny, please,
sorry.
Danny, let me just butt this in.
No
I've had to mute him because he won't listen. I'm out. I'm done.
You got. I'd like to keep in contact with you.
This is crap.
Out.
I'm out. Finished.
I know what you're saying.
Well, good riddance, man. Don't let the
Oh,
story
nice.
Who is this guy? Who's this guy?
Exactly.
Okay, no, so let's meet everybody out.
Marcelo, you need to sort it out. No, listen, Marcelo, I'm fed up with it now. You need to sort it out
already.
You're not sticking up for people. You're not
Marcelo,
sticking up for the people.
I am sticking up. The problem is you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand.
Enjoy. Marcelo, you're fucking your channel. You played into Lords.
I
don't know who this Mark who just.
So screw up my channel. Okay, wonderful.
It's ridiculous.
I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know who you are, man. I don't know who you are
either.
And exactly, Mark doesn't give a fuck about
I've been here
channel.
from the fucking beginning.
Mark
trying
I don't
to
give a fuck if you have or not, man. I don't know who you are, boy. Go. Yeah. Don't call
Mark's
me
gonna
boy.
burn everyone, and Shane's gonna burn everyone.
Okay,
I'm,
so
I'm
Shane,
sorry, Marcelo. I'm
so
sorry.
my
I'm,
best.
I'm gonna
Okay,
leave for today. I'm sorry, Marcelo. I'm gonna leave for today. I'll be back
Okay.
tomorrow. I apologize for shouting. The reason why I'm shouting is to show to Shane that I can be aggressive if I wanted to be. And
I know,
previous
Max.
to that was not
Max, it's
aggression.
okay. Listen. I love you. It's okay if
It's
you
not
stay
my
with me.
channel,
Fine. If not,
so
it's
I
okay.
apologize,
No
and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, no
Listen,
problem.
listen to me, Marcelo. What I'm trying to say to you, I know he's your friend and that, and I'm not saying no about him. What I'm saying is, if you can't not back people up as well, if they've, you know how long they've been here, Nate, or and Plastic, and he needs to understand how they are. They're not doing anything to offend anyone. It's just banter with them. That's just how they are.
Look,
You get what I'm saying?
I understand, Danny, but I'm going to also say one more thing. Nobody in my channel, going to fright me to tell me that I'm ruling my channel, or I need to be quiet, or I need to learn how to be. Nobody going to tell me what to do in my channel. This is number one. Number one. Now, if we have now 60 people that feel offended, angry, upset, and want to unsubscribe and want to leave me, you guys can go right now. 59 people. I want to see 59 people leaving or leave me with one person. I want to see that. And if you guys do so, bravo. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see that. Really. I want to see 60 people leaving one by one. I want to see that. Okay? I want to see that.
Marcelo, but you've got to remember, mate, Sirocco was fucking brilliant on this channel. He put a lot of time in. You need to.
I know, I understand. I know.
Me, you, and him have had good chats, haven't we? Me, you, and him have had good chats together. We've had some laughs together, haven't we? You know, just try and sort it out with him because he's good for the channel.
But I decide from now on that nobody going to fighting me in my channel. How I handling my channel?
Oh no, that's totally up to you. It's your channel. That what you decide is totally up to you. I understand what you're saying.
Okay, and I don't want to be quiet, and I don't want to remove videos that I remove because of the uncomfortability of some individuals, and I want to do in my channel what I want to do in my channel. Simple as that. And I have good friends and good people that they want to come visit me, and I want to bring people to stay here. And some people maybe don't like it. It's okay. It's okay. Do you guys understand what I say? And if you guys don't, maybe you need to rewind the video. I will not allow.
Can you just, Marcelo? Can you just mention, Marcelo? Can you just mention though that Plastic? NATO, that's just how they speak. They're not being not aggressive to anyone. And Lux is 100% not aggressive. He's a nice guy.
Look, I understood. Danny, you know, I already know you also. You're a good friend. Listen, guys, listen. What happened with Neto happened, and he's still probably in the chat, and he got a little bit, let's say, called out, or Plastic or other people got called out. It's okay. It's okay. I also got called out. So what? So what? I got kicked out already today from Multiverse. So what? It's okay. Yeah. But here is the thing. It's okay for me to be bully or other things in other channels. Is okay. But in my channel, is a relaxing place. It's okay. Marcelo is cool, but maybe Marcelo is not that cool. Okay, so let's chill out once in a while. This is what I will explain myself very clearly. Okay, and if people in this Archieverse, or call it Pixleyverse, or whatever verse it is in the new universe, don't like what I do, it's okay. It's okay. If I betray the Goldie Pontive god of whoever was. It's okay. This is my channel. And if tomorrow I'm going to lose 500 people, subscribers, it's okay. It's okay. I have a restaurant. Okay?
A very good
I have
one.
other things. And this is an option for business that I still believe I can make it work out, even so that some of you guys don't, because you guys think that this is the only option to make that work. Is not. And if stream's going to close, it's okay. And if other things are going to do, because I'm already in YouTube, I will do YouTube in a way or another. I am here already. If you guys understand or don't understand, it's okay. Okay?
Marcelo,
Sure.
can I ask you a question?
Sure. Please.
Did I hear that right? Did Shane say good riddance when Scirocco said he was going?
That was Mark.
I didn't listen. I didn't hear this. Anyway, it doesn't matter what they say or not say. I didn't hear.
Hang on. I'm messing up my Shane's from the Mark. Is Mark the new guy, the new head teacher?
Say what?
Oh, bombs dropped.
I think in the comments they were saying any form of calling out bad behavior was hate teacherism. Guys, it's just incredible how toxic this corner is, and you're
Well,
I totally agree
really,
with you,
really
Shane.
don't. I don't
You
want to
remind
really
me-
offend you, mate. You've come on here. You've got different value. You know, I'm not here to sort of pick a fight with anybody, but I think I just don't like the direction of the channel anymore. So I won't be coming on the panel like with Scirocco. So I think I'll leave you to it, mate. Good luck with class.
Yeah.
All the best. All the best, Marcelo.
Marcelo, as we've talked before,
Bye.
people are not going to be healthy for
I'll
subscribers.
speak to you in a
get
bit,
rid of those
Dodge.
toxicities. You know, you don't need us. See ya.
I'll speak to you in a bit, Dodge.
Yeah. Why did all this start today? What actually caused all of
You
this?
can scroll up in the comments, Jamie, and just see.
I can scroll up the
Yeah,
comments
this
and see.
this all started with this that I belong to a universe. Maybe I don't belong no more to Archieverse also, or belong or don't belong, or it has to be a universe and it cannot be. We already heard that things cannot be reunited. They God forbidden I sit in the same room with Pigsley or Marco in this case, or for example, I cannot talk to Austin because Austin he wanted to destroy me and he's horrible and he's poison and
Marcelo,
I mean what the hell going on with these things?
Marcelo, I mean, it's blatantly obvious that there's a toxic subpit here, and you can just see it today in the comments and the recordings. And NATO's saying, "Well done, Shane. A lot of original people that launched the ship you've chased off tonight." Well, look, people who are manifestly unpleasant do nothing for the growth of channels. They do nothing for the growth of community. They just live in a circle of essentially congratulating themselves on their unpleasantness.
NATO's been here since the beginning, hasn't he?
But Shane, you've seriously misread the room. Seriously misread what this is all about and where this has all been born from. But that's okay. If you feel you're ready to be Marcelo's partner to carry this forward, I wish you the very best of luck. You don't necessarily need the community that comes from the Archieverse. You can penetrate into other communities and bring other communities to be the new Marcelo. But seriously, mate, you've misread the room. You're completely wrong. We're not all toxic people. There's a reason why there's toxicity in the air tonight, but we're not all toxic people day in, day out.
Well, I think we could say that's a given. It's not about individuals per se. It's more about how a community is acting and how it's allowed to act. But I mean, my point on this and my engagement comes from essentially what Marcelo has expressed he wanted, and he expressed again today.
Yeah.
The so-called Archieverse, which is a very peculiar term for a very small social media group, but okay, seems to have.
Why don't you come on tonight, Shane? Why don't you come on Archie's tonight, Shane?
I simply have no interest in this person.
Yeah. But regardless of the size, whether it's a big one, small one, regardless of the size, whether it's big, small, it is what it is, and it is a very engaged set of people. And Marcelo built his channel by appearing on Archie's channel, right? So
it's true. I did. It's true.
Let's
It's
not,
true.
let's not downplay what it is, but it is what it is.
Look, I don't downplay nothing. It's true. I did, and it's true that the 54 people that are watching right now come exactly from Archieverse. I don't put my nose up or say nothing of this matter. But what I do say is, and this is what I said in the beginning, and this is very important to pay attention to the details that I said, is that the Archieverse is 1,000 people. Yes, it's a small community of 1,000 people. 1,000 people. 1,000 people that is actually divided 700 in Archieverse and 300 and something in Pigsley, JJ place. This is what
agree.
I said. And super chats running on this 1,000 people rolling. And when you and I don't see myself ever growing in that small community. And I needed to find a way. And please let me finish. I needed to find a way how to be able to grow myself, or how to grow myself out of, how we say, stealing the 60 people that are watching right now. Because I refer this to.
What measures are you taking to grow from the Archie? Forgetting the Archie set of people. What are you actually doing now to grow into new areas, new territories?
Look, I did. It's true. I did went to Archieverse, to Archie, to get people to come to my channel. How we say, I stole some people from Archie to come here, and this is what we have here. And yes, but now I have a number of people, and I usually it's 20 people, and I need to grow more people out of this verse. So Shane, for example, is a person that I invite to come, and Mark is a second person that I invite to come, and they have their own way, their own opinions, their own style, like most of us, and it becomes toxicity to this community. Shane, Mark, you guys have to get kicked out or learn how to behave. If they don't want to learn how to behave,
they don't have to get kicked out, but it would have been. It would have been more strategic.
Please, this is the way. This community.
Jamie, have you got Sirocco's number?
Not. No. Dodger's got it.
Marcelo, will you send? I'm going to jump off, Marcelo. Can you send me Sirocco's number, please?
I think you have. I think
I don't know which.
If you go to my WhatsApp, if you go to the admin WhatsApp group, you press in the top, you're going to see a list of numbers. Yeah, and you're going to see Sirocco there.
But couldn't you grow?
I'm going to jump off. I'll see you all later.
But if you have a problem, I will send you after this. No problem. But you probably can do it.
Marcelo, couldn't you grow? It'd be better every time I come on. Couldn't you grow with what you've got already? You know, because it feels like you just
impossible. And to grow, I look. I can bring girls. I can bring Shane. I can bring people. But always they're going to be bully and put out in the beginning. Oh, nice, it's great. Oh, I don't like his hair. I don't like how it's. Always. Why? Because we are very united in a very small community. And this never going to grow. You guys need to see the way I see. I'm very intelligent enough to see things outside, and I already amplified that in very many ways. You guys can see how I took advantage of growing my channel, and I know how to turn around, because I already was reading each one of you guys. I can read people. You guys need to understand, I am in the fucking restaurant business over 10 years and beyond. I know exactly how to
Mate,
read
it sounds like you're losing the plot. It sounds like you're fucking going nuts.
But now, because why?
You're having like
Because
a breakdown, mental breakdown.
Because why I'm losing? Because I'm honest enough.
I'm asking you.
Because wait a second, I'm losing because I'm honest enough to tell 60 people, or each one of you guys, the truth. One person once in this whole community that say once the truth, that you guys maybe could understand or speculate, but never heard the truth in your guys' face once.
What's the truth?
And this is the truth.
Let's hear it. What's the truth?
This is the truth. I already said that this community is very close. Is never going to grow.
Yeah.
It's never going to grow, and this group is manipulated by super chats that come from left and right, and only drama generate money of super chats, and that's it. That's it. This whole thing.
But it's it's a very it's a very profitable, even though it's a small group. It's a highly engaged group of people.
For some individuals, and Archie is the king of that, and Tim a little bit, and TNT is never going to get so much, and the rest of the guys. I don't know.
TNT
Nobody
last
going
night.
to get. I'm getting like
TNT last night. He's not even monetized, and he had 120 viewers.
Yes, and he's going to
people respect TNT. He's gonna smash it.
He's going to. But here is the thing, you will, but then it's going to drop down again, and you guys might not accept that yet, but this was going to happen, because there is only two places that generate money now, and it's always going to be these two places, and I'm sorry to say that, but maybe if TNT is smart enough to be able to go beyond this small community, and I love TNT, it will smash it. So I don't put down TNT in no matter of form. I just said, and you guys need to listen, that to grow beyond this $1,000 is what is necessary. 1,000 people is necessary.
I appreciate that. To bring new audiences, I appreciate that. But I think this is a funny way of going about it, because effectively what you're doing is you're taking a fucking a sledgehammer to the existing audience whilst going out to bring in a new audience. But why? Why would you do that? There's no need to do that.
Because in the last, basically in the last month, but definitely in the last 2 weeks, I got, since Archie actually went to London, I got extremely bully and extremely down in with the stupid Lord thing in that channel, in Archie channel, bully to the bone, making a little bit money. Marcelo is shit, Marcelo is this, Marcelo is that. I don't need to be bully and to be down like that. When I didn't went to Archie show, Marcelo is a trader. You see, it doesn't come. Is the rival stream? This rival stream.
Mate,
event,
I have to be completely honest with you. Sirocco said it best. You played into Lord's hands.
Okay, but here is the thing.
Lord's a smart guy. You played into his hands.
But listen, guys, listen. Look, I'm also not that stupid, but listen, I get it. And yes, and it was like that, and then I put also the videos that basically was attacking Lord, even without cursing him, just showing how stupid and vicious he is. And I was demanded to take the videos out. You understand? I was demanded to take the videos out, and even Doja said before, this make Lord doesn't is not fair for Lord that he looked that bad in that video.
But this is
But
the point. He doesn't look bad in those videos. Watching those videos, Lord does not look bad. You look bad.
Actually, in my opinion, look
That's
very
the whole
bad.
point. You put Lord stupid and all these things, but he doesn't look stupid. It makes you look stupid.
Well, I mean, it depends who watching. This is the
I'm going from the majority, reading all the comments, the general vibe.
Yeah, because
Lord has won the sentiment. The sentiment, Marcelo versus Lord. Lord is the winner by a long shot. And that's why we're all saying, take the fucking videos down, because it's making you look even worse.
And okay, so even in this case, look, you know what? It doesn't matter if you make it look worse, because it mattered that the video illustrates basically how he turned on me, and I didn't like that, because it's never happened in my life, in my restaurant business life, in my personal life. This never happened. So this is very no shame is here. Shut up, just go. So this actually offended me a lot. I felt very bad. I didn't sleep even some nights thinking about this instead of thinking about my own business.
Anyway, listen, mate. Just take care of yourself. You're driving yourself.
Exactly.
You know, you don't need this stress. Just chill.
And when I have people, just move out. And when I have the people threatening me that I should learn how to behave because I heard in my channel, I don't care. I don't want to be threatened my own channel. It's my own channel, for God's sake.
Marcelo, you've just completely twisted where I said. I had to just jump on. I wasn't there protecting Lord. I was protecting you from yourself. You just make yourself look. We all know what Lord did and what he was doing to you, but you putting that vid up, it just made it worse. We were trying to protect you.
So I'm sorry,
we weren't standing up for Lord in that situation. I wasn't standing. Now you're twisting exactly what I'd said. You've either listened at all, or you've not understood what I told you. It wasn't in defence of Lord that we asked you to take it down. It's just making you look silly.
I understand now. Now I understand.
To defend yourself. And now you've twisted my own words. So mate, you just carry on. I'll be gone. You can twist it. You know, Dodger was the bad guy. It's all Dodger's fault.
No.
Yeah,
I'm never going to say. I'm not going to say this. If I said before, it was a very bad. Again, I maybe I didn't understand the things. Then look, could be I also didn't understand the Sorako, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. This is what I say. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I just don't want headaches, you know. This is basically what I say, and I don't want to go to Archie show tomorrow. I don't want to go.
Mate, your best.
I'm not going to go to Archie
for
no
a few days.
I'm just going to stop going to Archie. I don't want to go to Archie no more. So Archie might like it, it doesn't matter.
Archie doesn't want to shout at you. He doesn't want to be mad at you. But I think you just need to lay off for a few days.
No, I'm going to say this in a very gentle way, to say like this. Archie, from what he did to me in the beginning, I'm very thankful. Even until now, by the way, 60 people is his people. So, of course, I'm very thankful and I really, really appreciate a lot. I believe I like him, because he never did for me nothing bad, actually maybe even the opposite, but I don't want to go there no more. I don't want to go there no more, ever. I don't want to go there no more. I don't care about the people in his chat. I don't care about nobody there no more at all. I don't care. And if everybody here going to leave me because they're going to go back to Archie, is okay. It's okay. This is what I
No, I
say.
don't think they'll leave. They're gonna come and watch the
But
entertainment.
I will never say something bad about Archie. I do like Archie. And if one day I'm going to hug Pigsley, I don't think it's ever going to happen because I don't like the person. But I don't think it's ever going to happen. But it's never going to be against Archie.
The thing is, Marco didn't. You know, you tried to talk to Marco backstage, but Marco didn't give you any. He didn't give you any chance. He's like, yeah, whatever.
I'm going to say like this, and I'm using Marco's name in purpose because I was calling him Pigsley for a very long time. Marco doesn't like me. He never will like me. I wanted to talk to him backstage. He will never talk to me backstage. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The reason I also wanted to talk to him because I wanted to ask him why he hate me somebody, because I never had somebody that hate me so much, you know. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever people think that I wanted to, that I have two faces, I wanted to twist things. Whoever think that I am so horrible and evil is okay. You guys can continue think, and I guess Shane and Mark probably can watch the chat and probably getting ballistic there. It's okay. It's okay. But here is the thing.
Oh, I do think you should watch the chat some days too and see how this unfolds.
But here is the thing. Here is the thing. This chat and this toxicity that now getting revealed for the first time, very clearly to the first time to my very good friend Shane and my friend Mark, show in a small percentage and in a very concentrated moment what have with me for the last 6 months that I am here in this verse, especially the last I think now 6 months doing streams and also going to Archie. And by the way, Mark and Shane, what you guys see now in the chat is actually is almost like beautiful and honey and milk comparing to what I getting when I go to Archieverse. So just to put things under comparison, okay? So this is what I say.
Morning.
By the way, this is Diego. Diego is a nice guy, actually. And Diego is a friend of Austin, also, for guys not to get crazy. Yeah.
So I want to announce something.
Sure. You're going to also unsubscribe?
No, but I think if people like Dodger and Sirocco and Y2K and them are leaving, I think it leaves a void. And if for all the people that are leaving, they're not going to have anything to watch. So I'm considering starting a channel where I'll give those people control, and every dollar will go to charity, every single penny. And every month I'll show how much money has been raised. And I'm probably not going to be involved in the channel at all. And if somebody else wants to do this channel, go for it. But I think people leaving your channel sucks because it is a fun place to go. And now there's not going to be anything like that. So whether I start one or somebody else starts one,
listen,
I think
he could just replace these. He could just
someone
replace
needs to
these
take-
people with more cordial people.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark,
How about that?
I think it would be more successful for growth. I mean, if you go back,
I think it'd be more successful for growth.
Okay, stop. Okay, please stop. So somebody, I might do it. Somebody in the chat, if you want to do it. But somebody else needs to I guess rebuild what's been lost today by these two weirdos. And that's all I'm going to say. Bye.
You calling me a weirdo? Well, weren't you the one that came on Austin's show that was berating Marcelo? And now you want to act like his friend? Are you serious? What's wrong with that guy?
Anyway, it's Listen, I really
special,
just hope
Diego.
you're okay. Just take care of yourself, Marcelo. Too much stress isn't healthy.
Could
but
be,
anyway,
could be.
you got your
Look, I
guys.
wanna take
They'll
myself,
take care of you.
I'm always around. No problem.
Yeah. All right. See you.
Take care, Jamie. It was good to see your face.
Now, so you guys saw basically when I also say, guys, that everybody can leave me, and from 59 people now I'm 65 people watching. No, go figure.
Well,
fucking figure.
I think what a lot of the discussion in the comments and a lot of the aggression has missed is that if you look at successful growth across YouTube, across streams, across Twitch, and so on, you're going to see that the audiences aren't allowed to turn into a cesspool of angst and aggression. And that's the problem that we have here. And this entire thing, this Archieverse and all of that, no one knows about that or cares about it, apart from 1,000, 10,000 people. And that's not
1,000 people, not 10,000, 1,000. 10,000 subscribers, 67,000 subscribers in the other channel that you have, another maybe around 100,000 subscribers, all the free channels that Archie have, but basically only around less than 500 people coming to his channel in the regular basis. Basically now around 300 something. Yeah.
And I'm sure Mark is pretty much the same as me. I'm not here and still on this channel on Sunday night because I find it entertaining to have a bunch of people be extremely aggressive towards me. But because you were saying that the channel was problematic for you and you wanted the atmosphere to change. And
who knows, maybe tomorrow going to be 2 people watching the live stream. If I'm going to open a live stream at all, I might even open a live stream tomorrow. But in case I do, maybe 2 people watching, and it's okay.
Marcelo, Jamie made a very good point that you are very stressed, but I think you also need to be, you need to stick with it. If this bunch of toxic people get to continue being toxic, having their inquisitions and cloud attacks, no one will want to be around this channel. They're just going to drive them away. So you need to ban people who are toxic, and you need to seek your new audience by simply doing watch content and moderating that, so it's pleasant.
I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, man, these people will just start dropping off like flies, man, and blood is thicker than water. I mean, we know you. It's just a bunch of strangers out there, and they're only coming here to berate you and belittle you.
I know. Look, I mean, yes, a lot of the people, I guess, including Doja and Sorako, and a lot of people actually came here since the first live stream I do, and they really felt that they dedicated a lot to the stream. But here is the thing: you guys dedicated on something that is not realistic. On something that is basically not real.
Marcelo, go and have a look at the comment section and just scroll through it. It's a cesspool. So,
to be honest, the comment ran so fast that I not even, you see, when you say this, I scrolling and continue scrolling. I believe, I'm going to say like this, I didn't read there, but I'm not surprised that you asked me to, because I believe that it's probably a lot of toxicity and a lot of cursing and a lot of shit. And it's okay because I know what's going on there.
This is a watch show that has spent the last 2.5 hours with essentially not watch content. And that's because this drama is allowed to occur. And you've tried to be polite, and then you got more firm on your position today. But you just need to ban these people. You need to take away moderator rights, people who are going to grab your channel and mute you. If people are unpleasant in the comments, just get rid of them. And I've been watching these comments for the last 2 weeks, and everyone's like, it's a sinking ship. Marcelo is a disaster. And it just goes on and on like that. And then they so ban them. Ban them.
Right. All. Marcelo, you are the god of your world, man. Don't let these people come on here and try to control you. And definitely don't let them try to mute you on your own channel, man.
Look, the moderators are going to clean everybody there. How we say admins. All admins going to get out, and people with range are probably going to take all range out. The problem is that booting people. There is people here. They are obsessed with 10, 20 different accounts that appear. For example, Chin the Chin. I already banned that guy already. Like I have in my bending section like 100 accounts of this same guy. No. Really, it's ridiculous. But and they're probably going to continue to come because this is what they like to do. Look, before I already said 60 people in Archiverse. I don't want you guys. Go. Nobody go. Actually, from 60 they jump to 70. Now jump a little bit to 60. They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave.
Well, Marcelo, it's just surely time for this drama to end, and just hit the ban button and make content that's interesting, entertaining. I mean, I do not spend this much time in stupid environments, and I wouldn't, except that you asked me to be here. But you know, having an inquisition of idiots is a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time, but most importantly, it's a waste of your audience's time. There's a handful of people who want to have their rowdy boys club.
Yeah, this is nice. Hang on there. You see, this is nice from Lexa Dexter, actually.
Plastic saying, "Ban me and take my wrench." It's been fun.
Yes, thank you, Lexter.
Yeah. Deacon, Shane, you're not interesting. I'm not trying to be. Marcelo, I think watches are fascinating. And just like Mark, I think we've got some amazing topics to talk about, like whether these no watches bring in a new crowd and so on. But it's not going to work with this type of negativity, aggression. So you got to clean it, and you got to clean it now.